Guys, and welcome apparently I still can't speak English, back to my summer car and my summer headbanging against the bloody desk because I kept dying. Now for you that don't know how I got here, why I'm here, and why I'm frustrated is finally got the wheels in the car. A bloody wasp didn't kill me a third time. I got back to the van. It's this dark because I had to walk back because I didn't want to leave the tractor here. So I finally have the wheels. I can't see a arsing thing. So I'll have to drive back in the dark. But got everything sorted. So I have my brights on. And now I have to find my there's an interior light, but I can't remember how to switch it on. I think that's only in there. It's really dark, and my night vision is shit. But at least if I can get home, I can continue with the car build, as mentioned in the previous video that's under the fail section, not the full section of my summer car, is that I intend to fully build the car, get the engine in, which is probably a better situation for this video now. Probably get the engine in, try to get it running, take it for a test drive, hopefully not crash it, but as things goes I'm probably going to do more fail episodes of this game than anything else. But yeah, hopefully I can get at least the engine in and the body panels on and all that and give it a first crank. Though I'll need to go get some fuel because I still don't have any, and I can't go to the shop now because it's shut. It's too dark and that guy doesn't have his freaking pumps running at night. But yeah, hopefully soon if I can get everything together I can pop to the shop, get some fuel for the car and get her going. Also, if you didn't watch the fail episode, and if you don't want to watch the fail episode because it's just basically me driving around and dying, I was going to name the car and name the van. I was thinking of calling the van Big Birthday, but you are more than welcome to suggest names, and I'll adopt the most popular one. Don't know what to call the Setsuna yet. I only got the wheels now. I think it's far off actually naming something before it's running, but plus I have to figure out how to get the little bike running, but hopefully I can get all of that done soon. I'm finally making some progress because I have the bloody wheels. Finally, painfully. Those that have to watch the fail video to figure out how many tries it took me to get to that bloody door and not die trying to get the wheels, and I actually made it the turn this time ish. Close enough. She's made for off-roading. Actually, scrap that comment. I might have to edit it out. But yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention. Walking back here, I swear I saw a Sasquatch. And I know it's gonna sound crazy, and maybe it's put in the game. I haven't read the patch notes. Those that know the game, please comment in the section below. Tell me. I might look up a link and try to add it in the description box if it's the case. But I swear I saw a Sasquatch, and it scared the living shit out of me. I mean, not only did wasps kill me, but now there's not only the threat of an ass wiping a little green piece of shit box driving around. Excuse me for anyone that owns one that actually likes them. I'm just pissed off because it keeps killing me. But Sasquatch? How long is it before I upload a fail episode I was looking for apart from the Sasquatch with my fucking head off? It's ridiculous. It's entertaining and it's funny, but it's not going to be so funny when I'm actually making progress and this thing strolls down the driveway and just tears me to shreds. I guess as long as he doesn't have any intention to damage my car permanently, it's not, so I'll get back home. Yeah, it's ridiculous. All in the name of making good content. But I feel proud to finally get home with the wheels in the van, which has been a long journey in itself. I thought I could just quickly like stamp out a video and get the wheels on and get all this done and like just make like I've been successful video, but no. Ooh. I just glitched and I thought someone was touching. What? Wow, that was creepy. I'm messing with my head down blinks in the dark. I never knew I was this jumpy. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, let's just get safely home, please. Finish guards, let nothing else go wrong, I say while nearly crashing. And yeah, let's work on the Setsuna, get a rolling chassis done. I don't know where I am now. Ah, I'm next to the house. It's close enough. Just turn the lights off. Completely. Wait, that was a bad idea. I can't see where the frickin' ignition is. It's there somewhere. Okay. I can't even find the door. Wow. I know it's dark outside here, but this is just... Thank God I left the light on. Okay. Let us quickly... What is the time? The time is very late. Let's get in bed and we'll continue in the morning. Yeah, I agree. Okay, it's still dark, but I'm home. I'm alive. That is an achievement in itself. And we can get to work on the car again, which I'm very happy about, because I don't think I've done that in a good while now. Let's get rid of some of the dirtiness. Stress is not too much of an issue. I have plenty of cigarettes. I don't know where I put them, but I have something. And turn that back on. Thirst. Not that hungry yet, but I can sort that out as I go along during the day. All my food's in the pantry, along with coolant that I shouldn't drink. That's probably going to kill me. I actually do want to do an episode on like what happens if you drink the coolant. I don't know if you can, but I'm guessing given the game, you can. So yeah, I think I have a torch in here. I wish. There's a big... I don't know if that's a light or not. Let's just see. Yeah, it's a light. This is good enough to work with. And it's early morning, but the sooner you get to it, the better. Right? Right. I'm gonna sound like I'm philosophical. Can't even say philosophical without sounding like a retard. Okay. Finally get to put the bloody wheels on the bloody car. It has been a long time in the making, and I know it's just crappy steel wheels, but I legit couldn't be happier. I've had to like suffer death in a sewer, well not sewer, in a septic tank. I've had to dive out wasps twice. I've got stuck at the shop. The list is just endless. And something just freaked out. It's probably the bloody bike again. I couldn't get the fuel in the bike. God knows how to do that, since that's an insanely difficult task for a human being. But yeah, it feels rewarding to finally have the wheels. Well, they're not on the car yet, but it's a big improvement over not having them at all. And as much as I want to be frustrated and angry, I'm kinda glad that the guy put like side quests in the game. Oh, apparently we're just skipping straight ahead to putting the wheels on. Where am I? Oh. Yeah, it just makes it a little bit more interesting. I mean, he added character to the game. As much as people say like it's too difficult. I mean, if it's too difficult, then I should probably not be playing it. But you know, that sounds extremely harsh. But I mean, enjoy difficulty in a game, because a lot of games are way too easy, and it kind of takes away from it. XCOM, I love XCOM. I'm gonna do more videos on XCOM. I've kind of neglected to do it, but it's fun. I'll be honest. As much as I completely lose my crap sometimes. Wait, that's a spark plug wrench. As much as I lose my stuff completely, it's fun. Honestly, it's fun. Let's see. Is there a tire iron somewhere? Have I missed something? Spanner 11. I'm apparently being a spanner with hammer. It's not gonna be that one. Not gonna be that one. Nope. Process of elimination. This is interesting YouTube stuff. But it's gonna be one of them. And it definitely won't be the spark plug wrench. On that note, I should probably put the spark plugs. Oh, there we go. I freaking game. Well, me not trying hard enough, but you know. I've completely lost the track of my thought now. But yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a game is no good without a challenge. If it becomes too easy, it's almost as bad as a bad game. I mean, there are some games that you just think like, really, I want a break now, and then just get too intensive. But as much as people hate it, there's good value and a good challenge. And I don't think people should ever neglect that fact. I mean, I could have given up on this now and said, no, this game is shit, it's too difficult, I've died so many times, but it's just part of it, really. It makes it really fun. I was shocked. Yeah, a wasp just killed me. But it's funny. And you would expect, like, look for my wheels and, I finally found my wheels, and then the thing bloody stings me to death. It's just ridiculous. But it's funny ridiculous. Same in XCOM. You blow up everyone, you have the save, you freak out for the first few minutes, you look back at it, and it's absolutely funny. It's ridiculously funny. I mean, in engineering, it's not even a joke. I'm pretty sure it actually happened, because multiple of my colleagues heard this, and my friend heard this from a CEO of an unnamed aeronautical company. I will not name them by, well, name, because never know what's gonna happen when it gets out. But for you that have heard this, just skip the story, but in any case, I'll get right into it. A very famous company was they designed new aircraft engines, and the main testing site for these aircraft engines is in America. So, but they're basically, some planes are made for, I think, local flights only. I don't know exactly how it works. I've never worked in the aeronautics side of things before. There's my spark plugs. And they send the engines off for testing. They get built in America. They send frozen birds to America for the tests, because obviously you need to be able to hit the birds without destroying the engine, because it would be detrimental to the engines if they just broke, you know? It would be stupid. So they send the birds, they test them. Tests come back really badly, because sadly the engine failed. As soon as the bird hit the engine, blades broke. The engine is in its cannon. It's just fucked completely and utterly. It didn't even like slightly break, it just completely destroyed itself. So the engineers that designed it, they're quite shocked that this happened, because obviously when you design that type of thing, you kind of like put some extra oomph in it to just survive that kind of impact. I mean, that's kind of what the engine's made for. I mean, they did all their calculations on all this, and they were quite shocked. But in any case, they reinforced the blades in the engine, center blades, engines get rebuilt, and I mean it's 25 million a pop for these engines, so they're quite expensive. They do the second test, come back, complete failure again. And I mean, now the guys are really scratching their heads. I mean, this double failure is it's not industry standard. It's quite confusing. So, I don't know how it comes down to it, but this guy literally asks them, did you guys thaw the birds before you tested them? They get no reply besides, engines passed the test. So, whoever in his, ye old thought it would be a good way of testing it, yeah, they tested the engines with frozen birds, since frozen birds fly around, you know. Just third time around, they destroyed 2 engines, so it's like 50 million pounds worth of kit, and they just destroyed it because they didn't thaw the birds. It's ridiculous what happens sometimes. I couldn't believe it when I heard it, and then I kind of like retold the story believing it must be bullshit, because there's no way, right? And then it's like, no, it did happen. I'm like, I couldn't believe it. I've seen some bad engineering bungles because I work in the field of engineering, but it was shocking that these people thought, you know, you can just chuck a frozen bird in there and it's gonna be fine for the test. Because next time you fly to wherever you go on holiday and a frozen piece of poultry like comes to the window and like, oh no, one of them struck the plane. Oh my god, it was too funny for words. The CEO at the time said when he heard it, like literally at the time, he freaked out badly because do you guys realize how much money you just wasted? Now that he looks back at it, he says it's enormously funny. I mean, no one got hurt. The company lost quite a bit of money, but they make a lot of money as well, so it's in the end game not too bad. But I can't imagine that discussion like, okay guys, let's have a catch-up meeting on this project, and let's please explain why we just destroyed 2 engines past the 3rd one because we neglected to thaw the birds. I mean, literally, it's not just one guy's decision; it's multiple guys, and yeah, it's ridiculous. The things that happen, the things that you never hear about, but they do happen. It's quite concerning. Okay, so we have spark plugs in, we have the header on, we have the intake on. I think there's a little screw here somewhere that's gonna make my life difficult very soon. What else can we put on the engine? The clutch, starter motor, that all goes on the motor plate that's right there, and then at the end the oil sump goes in. The gearbox goes on. I'm not too sure how far I'm gonna take that. I think I'm just quickly gonna pop some panels on. Get the car looking like a car at least, you know, just aesthetics, because as much as you hate to say it, aesthetics do make quite a lot difference. Like, it looked like a rally car, like a weekend rally car at the moment, which it technically is, but it just, let's just give her a little bit of a automotive makeup. Oof, well, that's not how you install a light. I think it's gonna be, come on, let's just see. Oh no, it's held in by bolts. Yeah, I'll quickly grab it in a sec. I just want to put the second light in. I've some already forgotten where the light is. Gonna put all the master cylinders and ancillaries and all of that in the engine bay before I actually like put it together. But she's getting there. I mean, she's ugly as hell at the moment, but she'll definitely get there. Another thing that I don't exactly know, and I don't think it is in this game, but I don't know if you have to adjust the lights to actually like get the correct angle on the road. I think that would be a little bit too anal to put in the game, because it's just adjustment by screws and it's more of a lore thing than anything else, and let's just be honest, who gives a shit? Setsuna, the grill. That's definitely gonna go on. Put some like teeth on the bastard. Is it the same? No, it's probably a smaller. Yes. Let's see. I don't think there are any other bolts. Well, let's just make sure there's nothing here. No, I think it's just those two. I'll eventually find out. Something's gonna fall off, and I'm gonna learn my lesson pretty quickly. Bumper front. Let's just put that down. Indicator lights are already installed. Now, the bolts for the bumper usually is in an obscure place. Like there. It's on the inside in a sense. Can I go any lower? Bolts are in there somewhere. So I have to see which... Oh, that fucking thing's gonna piss me off. Let's just see. Where are we? I need to like get an idea of... Okay, it's around about there. So let's go through all the possibilities. Ooh, money! I smell money. I should probably do them because they're very close together. It seems like it's just that too, but I'm pretty sure I've gotten 3 calls by now. Maybe it's just the same guy and he's getting really like full of shit. Should I do that? No, I'm not gonna like even try to milk that joke. Let's see. Nope. This girl looking pretty. Nope. Sometimes it doesn't even highlight the bolt. I doubt 10 is probably the biggest these bolts will be. I might just leave the bumper off, but this doesn't want to give me the option to put it on. For now, at least. Is there bolts up here? I keep seeing something, but I don't know. Oh, nose is itchy as well. Ye old nose itch. Not the type of itch I wish I had. Okay, 11. 11, it can't be bigger than 11. Really? Is this going to be one of those things again where I completely lost to which size it is? I was like, it can't be bigger than 11, and then it's a 12. What's the bumper on with such big bolts? Any case, I'll leave it on there for now. I might look into what the bolt size is, and then just put it on properly afterwards. I'll just put them on for now, because the car will look better. Come on. Oh, for God's sake. When it goes well, it goes really well, hey? Wait. No. No. No? No. Okay, no. Okay. It's definitely not that. I wish I could see the bolts, because then I could kind of like gauge the size, but it's just on. It doesn't really give me the option of seeing what I'm doing. Oh, they're on. I will look at it in a second. Next thing is the fenders. Can't look pretty without fenders, and I dropped it. I mean, these are going to transform the car quite a bit. And they should be simple enough to put on. I say should because, like you've seen, I am surprised that I don't struggle to breathe sometimes. Okay, that's gonna be smaller. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 6. I'm probably wrong. But one can hope. Oh, more money.
Hey, the source to the shop.
You don't need to tell me twice. I'm happy to take care of your shit. Okay, let's see. There we go. Probably gonna be bolted somewhere else. Come on. Ah, oh, I find it. Oh, frick. Well, okay. The bumper's off. That happened. That's a bit too funny. Let's try that again. So let's see. It's that one. That one. I'm gonna assume it's either these 3 bolts or 5 bolts in total, and there's 2 in obscure places that I'm not too sure where they are. There's one. Kinda expected that. And that one. There's one way to figure out. Let's just see. Nope, she's not coming off. I think... No, it's not even dented. I am doing pretty well today. Haven't died in this episode. I've only not figured out one thing, which is bumper bolts. You know, not the worst thing ever. And other than that, I got the wheels on. Can you freaking believe it? That wasp finally gave me a chance. Come on, you're there somewhere. There we go. So yeah, all in all, I can't complain. She's looking like a car, finally. Which, when can we complain about that? Our Setsuna we're building, because I'm including all of you. I can't do this without my viewers. She's gonna be a beaut soon. For now she's ugly as all hell, but you know. At least you can always get less ugly, but you can't get less nasty. Oh wait, no wait, was it? Less fat? No, I can get less fat, you can't get less ugly. But she can get less ugly. She has a lot of potential. Wow, these people are literally squeezing it out like nobody's business. Or is this gonna be my grandma? Ah, fuck off, old woman. Respect your elders, but also respect my privacy. I'm building a fucking car. I'll do some shopping after it's finished. Jeez. People and their freaking needs. No, but seriously, if my grandmother asked for help, I would help her. Sadly, I don't have a grandmother left to help. My grandpa's still pretty cool. Let's see. Brake master cylinder. I cannot for the life of me remember where it goes. There is that one. Should probably put it in before anything happens. That is gonna be an... What do I currently have? I have very small. Let's try an 8. An 8 seems reasonable. And reasonably correct as well. Yeah, the one thing I can remember is you want to put in as much of the ancillaries as you can. I don't know if you actually put the piping in. Oh gosh. Just headbang for no reason. But yeah, otherwise you want to put as much of the bits in as you possibly can. The clutch is going to be near the clutch pedal, obviously. Let's just try to get the orientation of this correct. That's gonna go in here somewhere. We'll figure it out. Let's do the old shake. Ooh, there we go. take out our trusty old spanner. Now I have brake and clutch fluid, but I'm not too sure. Well, I bought every possible. Oh, no. Put that back on. Okay, let's just go at a different angle that I can't see at all what I'm doing. Let's just see. So yeah, these are all the bits and pieces that make your life easier. Because if you had manual clutch, and especially on your car manual brakes, it would literally feel like you're trying to stop on soap. I know this is disc brakes, which is really advanced for this type of age of car, but I've driven a car with 4-wheel drum brakes and it feels absolutely horrendous. It feels like you're skating on ice. What in the name of all that's holy is that? Electrics. Distributor is on there. Alternator is there. Hey? I don't exactly know what that is, to be honest. I mean, I think I put the distributor on. All those go... Oh wait, no. You get... Distributor runs off this. But something has to get the spark from the battery to there, so I'm guessing that goes in between. Shows you I don't know as much as I thought I did. There's a bunch of wiring. Brake lining. That actually I can get done later. Xmas lights. Ah, yeah. Goes at the bottom of the car. Clutch pressure plate, clutch cover plate. I can probably put all that together. Don't know, what's this? Fuel strainer, gear stick, gear linkage. That I have to do all under the clutch lining. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with the bits that go in the front of the vehicle for now. Handbrake. I can possibly put this in. Just so we can stop the car at least. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna get the car in the workshop. I think I can just push it. But it remains to be seen. Like I said, I haven't done it in ages, so... Always excuses with me, isn't it? Let's just put that together. Okay, let's see. That one goes in there. I'll go to the other side to do that. I think you have to connect it to the actual brake lines as well. And since I have the brakes on, there should be somewhere to put it on. It seems like it's on already. Though I doubt the game would be that nice, right? Or am I just being pessimistic? I don't know. Let's check. Get in the car. I don't think I have to connect it. Well, I'll see as soon as I have to stop. Because, yeah, I'll crash. The back seats. I kinda don't want to put the seats in yet. Because I know I'm gonna end up having to take them out. What else can I really put on? I can put the backlights on. Just get them on. Get it as complete as possible. And then plan ahead from there. Right, left. Rear light, left. Wow, that messed with my brain. But essentially what it means is this one. Get all that. I have to say the car's coming together pretty fast. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think if I put some effort into it, Next episode I can probably, I don't have to put all the bits and pieces on. I mean, you can even drive it without doors if you feel like it. But oop, she went flying. Yeah. Let's just see, where is the bolts for this? Another one of those things that I have to like figure out as I go along. It can't just be you click them in place, is it? No, maybe. I don't know. I'll check it. If it needs like specific bolting, then I'll bolt it in place. But yeah. Doors, leave them off for now. I think let's start putting the rest of the engine together. I keep jumping from thing to thing. I know it's really bad, but I kinda just, let's put that on. Air filter. 2 bolts. And another 2 bolts, I think. Alright. Air filter apparently doesn't open where you can put the air filter in. Oop. There we go. I don't remember if the ruler was in this toolbox to be, well, in it originally. But I would be quite interested to know what it's for. Let's see. Do I already have the right spanner? Of course not. Why would luck be on my side? Let's try 9. Nope. 10 maybe? Maybe, just maybe, nope. Start from the smallest one and go up. I always miss like the most important one. There we go, see? That's on, and that's on. I should probably have not put this on yet. But, you know. All for completeness sake. What? Oop. No, you go back on, thank you very much. Oh, wrong way. It's late at night, forgive me. So that's on, the air filter's on. Let's start building the clutch assembly. Oh no, clutch cover plate. Put that on there. It's gonna be the clutch disc, I think. And then the pressure plate. See, I'm literally like building this off what I already know in real life, and that's a dangerous game to play at the moment because I can only remember half of it. Brake lining. I just see if I can pop this in. Ah, no. You know what? I'm gonna leave it in that tunnel where it belongs. I'm gonna finish one thing for once. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. What else? I should probably put the motor plate on. Just move the engine there. This guy must be immensely strong. Wow, freaking engine's extremely light. But yeah, he must be immensely strong to just pick up an engine and put it on. But at the same time, a fucking wasp kills him like it's nothing. Is nothing holding on the motor plate, or am I just confused? I guess. You'd expect some hunking big bolts to stick out of that, but I guess not. So next is gonna be the starter. And then what we do is, since that actually does have bolts holding it in, where's the block? Put it down and try to turn it on. When life goes well. So yeah, we have a few bolts here. I'm quite surprised that the engine blade just slips on, really. I mean, you'd kind of expect it to have some form of like staying on the engine. I might just be missing it, but I really don't see anything. Hey, there must be another bolt in here that I'm missing, or is that really it? Oh, there she is. Always check, kids. Look twice. That reminds me of a piece of really horrible legislation I heard about today. But I shan't be getting into that because it covers things that are very strange, to say the least. Okay, the motor blade's on. Next is gonna be the flywheel. Now the flywheel, in a sense, is important because the flywheel. How do I put it before I start sounding like an idiot? Yeah, I already sound like an idiot. But yeah, the flywheel just helps keep the engine going. Like when you're going up a hill, the flywheel has some nice inertia to it because it has weight. Don't know what else a flywheel does, but oh god, I need to eat. But yeah, so if you lighten the flywheel, you get some advantages out of it. But there's also some disadvantages that you might lose power going up a hill. So it's a constant play of like, do I lighten it, do I not lighten it? I think if you mess about with the flywheel and a few other bits, you can get higher RPM. But yeah, you could lose that at the same time. Gearbox. And then I think... Hey, I can't pick it up. Why can't I pick it up? There we go. You go in there. So, no, you go on there. This is one of those things where it only lets you pick up on... Ooh. So yeah, please don't get that order wrong, because I have before, and my wife that was playing this with me at the time got it wrong as well. And to take it apart again, I think you have to smack it with a sledgehammer, but it's not a fun process. Let's just see. Nope. What do I have at the moment? Spanner 10, spanner 9. Might be a 9. Such small bolts though. This game is really inconsistent on what seems like a right size and what seems like not a right size. I'm probably gonna end up like going back to a spanner I already had, because again I didn't check properly. Let's just start with spanner 5. Yeah, it's not that small, but 6. There we go. See, I told you. You should have listened. I'm bad at this stuff. Yeah. Get all this in place. Get trying to get the hitbox on these bolts sometimes is a mission in itself. Everything keeps moving because the ghost that keeps pissing about with my motorbike keeps moving my engine. Okay, so next, all the smaller engine bits are on. Radiator is not so important. Oil pan I'm gonna do last. So now, gearbox. Oh crap. Okay, it's fine. Wait. Let's test it before. Yeah, you can still put it on. It's fine. Ooh. Another job. Apparently I'm stressed, I'm thirsty, and I need to pee really bad as well. I'd be stressed as well. Our shit is full of crap. Sewage well. I won't be sucking it, but I can bring my truck. Okay, let's take care of the first issue. The thirst, which is probably the easiest to get rid of. Thirsty. Since there isn't a drain, but let's just imagine there is. Guys, don't do this in real life, but since it's a game, it's convenient, you know, so I'll just be doing it now. Just squeeze out. It's better to dilute it as well, you know, it's better for the environment, so if by mixing it with water directly into a drain is better than peeing on the grass, you know. I'm thinking smart there. And let's go on to stress. Do not smoke in your parents' house unless they smoke as well, because you will get smacked. And I think once the engine is built, I'm going to call it for today, because I need to look at a few things that I need to put on. Make sure I don't just yap the whole freaking episode instead of actually doing something. And then hopefully I can give you guys some good content on how to finish off the car. But I think it's going well so far. The car is on its wheels without falling apart besides the bumpers. The engine is practically in one piece. And by the sounds of it, Ooh. Just put the oil filter back on. And quickly run inside because I left the water going. My parents are gonna snap my neck as soon as they're home. I should probably close all the bloody doors as well. Being rude, leaving everything open, even though I'm the only one at home. Let's see. Let's get the gearbox on, the oil pan on, and then the next episode we will get it in the car. So what am I looking for? That is probably 12. No, 10 maybe? It's gonna be 11, isn't it? Just to piss me off, it's gonna be 11. Oh, no. Is that my lucky number? 13. Is it a 9? Wow, the sizes in this game confuse me. It can't be a 7. Like, well. This is why I don't gamble. I would do seriously bad at that. Yeah. Come on. You're the one I'm looking for. Let's see. Should probably turn the engine on quickly. Just try to put it with the gearbox hanging over, just like this, so I can see this side of it. Get that bolt in. Get that bolt in. The audio might be a little bit weird in this episode because I keep leaning in to see what I'm doing, which I shouldn't be doing because I'm basically talking past my microphone like an idiot. But you know, worst things have happened. Let's get the oil pan in. And that should be the last bit of our engine that needs to go on. And I have the right panel already. At least I'm ending off the episode with some luck. So I hope I get everything in, because if I don't, I need to remember that I'm going to put the sun plug in. Because if I fill this with oil and it all ends up on the driveway, I'm going to be really pissed off. And I'm probably going to drive over it, spin out and crash as well. So let's just negate all the possible stupidity I can have and just do it first time round. That one, I don't actually know if there's any bolts at the back here that need to go in. Oop. Let's just use the old sneaky peek. I don't think there is anything on the oil pan. Oh, that one is in. Block. Oh, for frick's sake. That frickin' oil filter is gonna be the death of me. Let's just see. There's one that I missed. There's probably plenty more, but I'm gonna find out at the last minute. Let's see. I can get a better view from here. It does not seem like there's any bolts here. block, yes. Let's just see. I don't think there's anything. Nothing at the front, nothing at the back. So that should be all of them. And let's just get this 14? Yep. Or 15. Which probably isn't either. The day I know what to do is gonna be the day that I actually plan my videos. There we go. Okay, so that, besides the little drive gear that goes in the gearbox somewhere, now that's where the two half shafts go in. Let's just quickly look. I'll put that in as soon as I can pick up the end. Again, this guy must be amazingly strong. I see a bolt I missed. What is that for? Is that another one to keep the gearbox in? It must be. Finding a Spanish simulator. We can do this and then put the drive gear in. There we go. And I think, if I remember correctly, that goes right at the back there. And there's a bunch of little bolts on it. Okay, must be a 6. Yeah, this is literally like finding a Spanish simulator. And that is, I think, I'm struggling to remember now. What would that be? I don't know. Leave it in the comments below. I've seem to have forgotten what that little gear does. I'm guessing it's gonna do something with the linkage and the shifting, because I don't see any other connection for it. But for the life of me, I cannot remember, which is quite sad. There we go. And that, for now, as far as I can see, bar the alternator, which I'll put on last because it helps tension the belt, is the engine build, which I'm quite proud of. So next time we will be getting the car in the workshop and putting the engine in, and then seeing if I can get it running. So I'll see you guys in the next episode.